Is that a little frustrating that the team batting average isn't a little bit better at this point?
It is. It's something that we knew we were going into at the beginning of the year, obviously with high hopes because we've seen the growth that these kids have made. But the one thing that wasn't there in that whole development process was the heat of a game and the heat of a competition. And that can change things quickly, and we've seen it in just the way people respond and approach. A game at bat is completely different than what they would do in practice. And then you handle the disappointment of failure that kids have. Some of our freshmen are used to hitting 400, 450, and now they're hitting 200 and 180 and things like that, where it's like, that's a frustrating thing to have to deal with. And it's all part of the process. We know it as coaches, but, some kids take a little bit longer than others to figure that out and realize it. And then obviously you got some pressures at home too, where mom and dad, they're not used to that either. So asking the kid why all the time, and then they begin to wonder why, and that question of why is the one thing that's always in the front. And we just got to keep them focused on sticking to the plan, sticking to the process. It's a proven system that works. You just got to trust it, and you get to what you feel is rock bottom, and you just got to stick with it, and it'll pull you out, and you'll be in a position that you never thought you would be in once you started. So just to keep with it and keep them as positive as possible through those struggles.
Is part of that still maybe trying to find the lineup a little bit?
For us, yeah, we're trying to find, and our team knows it. We're going to try to put the best 9 hitters we can out there that give us the best chance. And we've got a very versatile team that we have the ability to move people around position to position and try to find that right lineup. And we've been trying to do that. We've been moving people around in the order, trying to get them a little bit more comfortable, maybe getting some kids to see some pitches or at least get pitched a little differently than, if they're in the 2, 3, 4, 5 hole, they're going to get pitched a lot different than if they're in the 7, 8, 9. So trying to figure out what they can do best and get them some confidence. Sometimes you get them out of that hot spot in the order, 3, 4, 5, and move them down for a couple of games, and then they get hot and you can move them right back up. So we're just trying to see what clicks and one day to the next. And the positive thing is we've had kids be able to come off the bench and we haven't really skipped a beat. And maybe that's because we haven't been playing at a high level. There's not too much to skip, but they're ready to go, and they're competitive. And every game we've played this year, we're right in it competitively, and not in a position where ever feel like we're overmatched. And we know we're not competing at a high level right now, which is, I guess a plus. We're not playing how we want to, but we're still competing in every game.
At this Mizuno Classic, do you feel like is the competition